That's a Christmas to me. A haunting segment that I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys.
I can't wait. I need something to fill me with the frickin' spirit.
Here's the way this game works. I'm going to read to you 3 Hallmark Christmas movies, synopses, casts, titles. 2 of them are real films. 1 of them comes from my mind's eye.
Now, for anyone, maybe this is your first time hearing the segment, Griffin and I have historically been very bad at this game.
Or, one could argue, I am very good.
Okay.
And by I mean
Sydney.
My wife, Sydney.
Yes.
And also, to a lesser extent, me. Here we go. A Charming Christmas. Tiffany, Lori Loughlin, has made a name for herself crafting the most intricate and sought-after holiday-themed charms at the Carlsberg Bracelet Company. When Mr. Carlsberg decides to move on, Tiffany assumes she'll move into the top spot. That is until David, Gabriel Hogan, is brought on to modernize Carlsberg's operations by mass-producing the charms the company's been hand-making for over a century. David is tasked with learning Tiffany's craft, which he realizes may be harder to replicate than he first thought. As the deadline for Christmas production looms and sparks fly, the pair realize there may be a way forward they never anticipated, both for the company and each other.
God
damn, that's good.
It's called a Charming Christmas.
That's very good.
Hats off to Christmas. Mia, Haley Duff, the loyal and hardworking manager of her small town's Christmas hat shop. Her small town's Christmas hat shop is blindsided when her boss of over 10 years asks her to train his son, Nick Antonio Cupo, for a vacant upper management position that Mia had been coveting. Though Nick is a handsome, successful New York business consultant, Mia finds training him frustrating until Nick takes an interest in Mia's son, Scotty, Sean Michael Kyer, helping Scotty with a pumpkin carving contest. However, Mia's faith in Nick quickly diminishes.
Pumpkin carving contest? A pumpkin carving contest?
Quickly diminishes when Nick fails to show up at the contest. To protect her son from further disappointment, Mia tries to keep Nick out of her and Scotty's fragile life, and Nick must decide if staying in the small town of Wilsonville is worth giving up the big city perks he once had in New York. As Mia struggles to find a way to convince Scotty to return to physical therapy so he can walk again, she soon realizes that Nick may be the Christmas miracle she has been waiting for. That is called Hats Off to Christmas.
Oh, wow.
That's for sure. Juice, I think the world of you and Sydney. That one's real because your 2 mind's eyes are not capable of generating something like that.
I agree with from the start. You say Haley Duff, and immediately I'm like, that's not a Justin and Sydney pull.
That's Earth. That's life did that to us.
Best Christmas party ever. Jeannie Stanton, Tori DeVito, throws the best Christmas parties every year for her company, Petra's Parties. Things are a little different this year as Petra is retiring and looks to the next generation to take over. Jeannie thinks that she has her new job in the bag until Petra's charismatic nephew, Nick, Steve Lund, shows up as seasonal help, and his natural talent and confidence clashes with Jeannie's team's stern work ethic and traditional values. The pair battle it out for the top job with unmistakable chemistry and symmetry, but when the new owners of the legendary Terrell's Toys put the bottom line before Christmas spirit, threatening to pull the plug on Terrell's Toys' annual Christmas party for the community, Jeannie and Nick are forced to work together to throw the greatest Christmas party ever.
The first and third movies are the same movie.
They're all 3 the same movie. They're all 3 about a talented woman being displaced by an unqualified man.
And by all 3, we mean literally every movie on the Hallmark service.
Yes, well, yes.
Well, there's time travel ones too.
Yeah, you're right. I have my answer.
To remind you, the titles are A Charming Christmas, Hats Off to Christmas, and Best Christmas Party Ever. I will count to 3, and then you two will both say the title of the fake film. 1, 2, 3.
Best A Charming Christmas. Oh, boy.
Whoa. Continuing his streak, Griffin McElroy, you have done it. A Charming Christmas is a fake film.
King of Games.
Fake film. Best Christmas Party Ever is real, and Hats Off to Christmas is incredibly real. Hey, Hats Off to Christmas, you can't have a pumpkin carving contest in the fucking shit as a I almost cut it. This is honest to God. I almost didn't include it in the synopsis because it's like, well, they'll fucking know. I mean, I know not to do that, but they didn't know not to do that.
You can't 6 sentences in be like, oh, by the way, the kid might never walk again, and this dude didn't show up for his pumpkin carving contest. Like, okay,
maybe the guy thought it was a joke. Like, well, certainly,
no, it's December.
I thought you were kidding. It's December. There's no way there's a pumpkin carving contest.
Everything's snow now. What are you talking about?
I literally couldn't buy a pumpkin now if I wanted to. If I wanted to know where, I could not buy a pumpkin.
Did you get a bunch and save them for 2 months?
No, they're all soft and gushy.
The perfect time to carve them.
They're really easy to carve. Thank you, Justin, for this gift, and thank you, Sydney. It's a kind gift.